Hey, greetings everyone. Alright, so we're in Koyasan today, and Koyasan is one of the most powerful spiritual places in the world. Those of you who have been here will know what I mean. There's an accumulation of sacred energy in this forest that is stronger than any other place I've been in the world. And just walking through this forest in Koyasan, you see all these deities that have been blessed. Thousands of monks have prayed in front of them. Thousands of pilgrims have prayed here. And the trees have been absorbing the consciousness of this spiritual space for centuries. Now, when you are in a place like this, you want to surrender your mental space, your astral space, and your physical vital energy to the environment. When you're able to do that, open the matrices and just let go, the spiritual part of your mind begins to wake up. So the part of you that yearns for spiritual ascension comes into resonance with those who have walked before you in a place like this. If you are familiar with Akasha breathing, it's the methods of releasing time, the rest of releasing space, and going to the Akashic library, the Akashic memory of an environment. You can tune in to the blessings that this mountain's received and all the temple here have received. When you tune into that blessing, and you tune into the accumulated essence through the Akasha of what this place represents, you can really strongly pull in an awakening within the spirit. And to do this, we simply need to, one, relax your body, do the first transformation, relax the astral sense of self, slow everything down, release the mental space into the environment. So we're slowing and releasing time, we're releasing space. Then you pay attention to the stillness. And even though there's a few cars driving by here, the stillness here underneath is profound. It's different to any other forest, any other place in the world. It is very, very, very special. And by spreading your spiritual awareness into the space and surrendering it to you, it reflects all the practices that passed through here before. And depending what part of them you're in resonance with is what you're going to absorb and what you're going to take home with you when you leave. Now, you could pick any tree. Let's say this tree over here. You could walk up to the tree, touch the tree, feel the structure of it, then relax down into the roots of the tree down at the bottom, and then take the energy from the earth around it, invite it into the roots, saturate into the roots, pull it up the tree, lift, and just relax the mind and the energy up, and go all the way up to the top of the tree, and then relax out to the leaves and feel the sun on the leaves. Spread out into the toroidal field, go to the edge of that drip zone and just relax your awareness down and soften down back to the ground and repeat. After a few repetitions, you'll find yourself coming into resonance with the consciousness and the living energy of the tree. So then you just touch, mentally become the tree, let your mind commune, and there's a resonance between this tree and all the others. And you use that resonance oneness with the first tree you're with to spread your awareness into the forest. And as you spread your awareness into the forest, you pay attention mostly to the living mind of the forest, because the living mind of the forest is what's absorbed all the teachings, absorbed all the dharmas, absorbed all the prayers, absorbed all the spiritual goodness of the 1,000+ years of people practicing on this mountain. So just your basic tree qigong to attune yourself to the mind substance, living mind of the tree, living mind of the forest, living mind of the mountain, and then the spiritual mind substance that's been absorbed by this by the living things in this environment, this allows you to have a very profound spiritual experience. For those of you who have been here to Koyasan, there's a memory in your psyche of the depth of stillness that this place has. And when you tune into that memory of the stillness, and you tune into the feeling quality of the spiritual essence, and just do it a few Akasha breaths. If you've done a workshop with me, breathe that essence in through the Akasha. Your system remembers. Bring those feelings of spiritual tranquility into your mental, astral, and physical space. And then just mentally bring yourself back in time to when you were here. And hold that presence, that spiritual presence of this environment. Hold the power. And just rest your mind in the stillness underneath that power. And as you do that, it'll be as if you are here. It'll be you're walking down the same path that you walk down when you're here, in your mind and your feeling, and reabsorb that spiritual tranquility. And as you're reabsorbing that spiritual tranquility, the intensity of that experience will be how much you surrender to it. So if there's a complete surrender back into that tranquility, then you fully experience it. The intensity of that experience will be off the chart. So by working with the memory through the Akasha, you can re-access the peak experience that you had here. Now, if you continue along that line of thinking and remember a profoundly powerful place, and this mountain's so strong you'll very easily get pulled back into the memory and into the stillness and into the profound spiritual substance, then you realize that through Akasha you can activate, relive, reattune, put your mind into any spiritual peak that you've previously had, whether it's due to the environment, whether it's due to who you're training with, and through the Akasha, go back to those peaks. As you re-access the memory of the peak, and you do an Akasha breath to go into the mental, spiritual state of the peak, and then you attune your astral feelings to that peak and align your physiology to that peak, there's a type of synchronicity between the bodies. And that synchronicity is what allows you to embody and have a complete experience. And you do this through Akasha breathing. You Akasha breathe into each experience where you had a peak experience. You put yourself back in that time and place, and you invite that into the three bodies, and you take ownership of it again. If you do this intelligently, you'll find yourself being able to stay in peak experiences and peak mind states in every meditation. You eliminate this, let's see what we can do with meditation today. You simply go to a peak experience in your memory field, re-access it, relive it, and that is your meditation session in a peak state. Okay, if you have any questions about practice, I'm able to answer them. We're happy to make another video for you guys. There's over 1,000 videos between YouTube and online courses. You're welcome to see if those questions are already answered there. If not, I'm happy to cover those topics for you. All right, thanks for your time, everyone, and see you on the next video.